Mentally, you get exhausted. Physically, you get exhausted. But then you remember why you're doing it and you just keep pushing.
Thanks for coming back. In the second half of this episode, Nikki of DeCore Martial Arts and Innovative Fit shares how challenging it can be to run two businesses and how rewarding it can be to build a customer base that's like family.
There are hard days. There are hard months, Yeah. I constantly have doubts all the time. And we've been open fitness side for 7 years, martial arts side for 9 years,
Right.
As an LLC.
Right,
My husband's
great.
doing it for a lot longer than that, but and I still have doubts where I'm like, get in my head sometimes like, it's just a constant hustle. And mentally you get exhausted, physically you get exhausted, but then you remember why you're doing it and you just keep pushing, and then that moment passes.
How does it feel when you do have, whether it be an adult client, a child that comes in or a child's parent, they thank you for what you guys are doing? How does that make you feel as the instructor, but also the business owner and the mother yourself? How does that make you feel?
And I say this to my clients, I thank them back for being a part of our studio, whether they're on the martial arts side or the fitness side. By them being members here or involved in the karate, they allow us to keep doing what we love to do. So if they're thanking me for the goals that they reached or for the fact that their child loves what we are doing here, then those comments and those people are letting me know we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Those personal relationships in small business, I think, mean quite a bit to clients that are coming in, and that has to do with kind of the longevity of them continuing and
Right.
recommending you to others and things like that.
Yeah.
So I think when I was coming in, there was a young man that was coming in, and he looked so happy to come in and be in the gym and see you guys. So I think that type of thing comes from that small business experience. So
we keep a lot of the family oriented, relationship driven,
right.
feeling here. So
Right.
people feel welcome, it's kind of like what we've tried to focus on creating, just having fun with what we're doing.
You mentioned at some point your son, one of your sons is maybe looking to take that business over from dad.
Yeah. We have, and I think about this all the time. We have 3-year-old twins.
Okay.
We have a boy and a girl, Nico and Giovanna. So I think about this is perfect. So if we keep the fitness and martial arts aspect going, I will groom Giovanna to take my role and Nico to take James's role.
Right.
And they can work side by side and each have a piece of the company to call their own. It's kind of one of those things where you just need to go out and do what you want to do to be more successful for yourself. So one day it was just all right, we just got to do this and take the leap and start our own thing. And there was no question on what business. He was
Right.
Born into it,
Yeah, that's what's interesting to me. I think starting a business, people sometimes think it's this huge planned out thing. You're going to be here, you're going to be doing this at this point. And maybe for some people it is, but I think for a lot of people, you have a passion to do something, and then you turn it into, something where you're bringing in clients where you can generate some income and support your family. But it's kind of very organic, where you're kind of moving and seeing different things and going different directions as you see different things in the business and how it works with clients and customers.
Yeah.
So
thankfully we grew and we were able to expand into a bigger space. So I was a little bit heartbroken that I wasn't doing my full-time job anymore. I really just desperately wanted my life to be what it was prior to cancer. So, I wanted my normal back. So there's no normal. So what became my new normal, it is what it is. And I am thankful for every aspect and everything that had happened, because I really believe that what happened led me exactly to where I need to be. Don't be afraid to take the leap. As long as you have that, you put your heart into it, I really firmly believe like it's gonna, good things are gonna happen. You stay positive and you just keep moving.
If you like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. And please don't forget to share with at least 6 people.